Hi Caspar, on the 26th of August 2021, and I opened this morning. What is it? It's a Southern Rhone, mature Southern Rhone wine, 1999, Châteauneuf-du-Pape, Château de Beaucastel. I've got a few of these left, and I opened it with the importer of Beaucastel who dropped round, and I was sort of half expecting it to be a little bit long in the tooth, but in fact it was full of vim, concentrated, interesting, and clearly in need of a bit of air. It has now had a bit of air. Let's see what's going on. I mean, it's still red at the core. I mean, you can tell it's mature. It's got quite a narrow band at the rim that's good and bricky, but you know there is still garnet light at the centre. It's dense looking in the glass. It looks like a rich sort of mouthful of hooch, I must say. Woo! Oh crikey, gosh. Well, that's you know, an utterly tertiary nose. This is a wine. Clearly, you just smell it, and it's in the full flow of its maturity. And the thing that I get now is, having been open for, gosh, 6 of 8, 9 hours or so in bottle. I didn't decant it or anything. The thing I get a blast of is distinct smell of sandalwood. Actually, really camphor wood, and that. Gosh, I mean, there's a lot going on in there. It's clean. I don't detect any Brett on the nose of this wine at all. It's got a hot sand character. It's got a nut paste, an almond paste character. Smoky elements and a rootiness. Very dark fruit, and then something, oh gosh, just got a blast of something very herbal. It's sort of dusty roadside verges in the south of France, with the odd bit of sagebrush growing out of it. It smells absolutely fascinating, as only mature wines can, really. The fruit's got a lovely sort of slightly creamy, almost liqueur-like quality, but what one notices very quickly is the structure, and it's fresh from right at the front of the palate, and that freshness translates later on into real grip and a minerality that keeps the whole thing fresh. It's lively. It's 13.5% alcohol, so it's not a sort of, you know, 16% blockbuster from the Southern Rhone. Smells like old libraries, old dry libraries, and leather, clean leather. Quite a bit of spice as well. It's a fascinating thing. And that acidity's there right from the front, keeping the whole thing in check. You know, it's still got grip. It's not an open sort of amorphous Grenache lump as Châteauneuf can be. It's got real direction and freshness to it. It's a really nice thing. That was in some ways unexpected, but I'm really enjoying that. It's a very nice thing indeed. That's been 2000, and has it? No, it hasn't. It's been 1999. Châteauneuf-du-Pape, Château de Beaucastel. I don't actually think there's enormous urgency to drink that. I think it will hold for a while longer. It's a lovely thing, and I don't often drink Southern Rhone wines. I find them a little bit too full on and alcoholic, but that am drinking and will continue to drink with enormous pleasure. It's a good thing.